This broadcast, presented by Squirtle and its partner schools, is not to be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The content and descriptions on the platform may not be disseminated without the written consent of Squirtle and its partner schools. The thoughts and opinions shared on Squirtle's platform are those of the individual and do not necessarily reflect the views of the organization or its partners. Squirtle does not tolerate or condone hateful, bigoted, or divisive content. We want to thank our schools, advertisers, and individuals that have joined with us in our mission to build community around the local school.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Noble, Oklahoma, the Noble Stadium, where tonight the Noble Bears are going to be taking on the Western Heights Jets from Southwest Oklahoma City. And Bears looking to build on last week's big win down in Altus, where the Bears won that one 16-14 in a tight fit, but showed some fight last week late and made some defensive plays when they had to in the second half and held on for the big win. And Bears find themselves now in the part of their schedule where all the games are winnable. 3 more games to go after tonight. If the Bears win all 3, they could find themselves with that 4th playoff spot locked up in the district. So big game tonight. Western Heights comes in 1-6. They won their opener against U.S. Grant, have not won since then. And so Bears ought to take care of business tonight, but got to go do it. So I'm Randy Kersey. Shane Fisher is in Oxford, Mississippi tonight, along with Frank Solomon. And so we're not going to have Solomon's Corner. We're going to have Nathan Gray's Corner. Nathan, are you with me?
We're with you. We're excited to do it.
Very good. Well, thanks for joining us, Nathan. I like the chances of the results of this game better than tomorrow's, so Frank might have picked the wrong ball game to go to.
That's what he said. He said, I don't know if I'm going at the right time. I said, hey, vacation's vacation. Take
well,
it.
That's right. That is
for
right.
a guy who doesn't take a vacation.
And I have actually been fortunate enough to go to a game in Oxford, Mississippi, and it is quite an experience. Took the boys down and went to the Alabama Ole Miss game a few years ago, and that was a hoot. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, good. I'm excited to hear what he has to say.
Yep. So, Nathan, tell us a little bit, standing in for Frank tonight, give us a little update on what's going on in Noble Schools and finishing up fall sports, getting ready for winter sports.
We are. We're finishing up fall sports. We just finished out volleyball and softball. Volleyball had a good season, had a winning record, won a few placed in a few tournaments, which is a big thing for volleyball. I would say the best thing is we got about 40 girls out, so that's a huge plus for us.
That is good.
Then you flip over to the softball side. They had 20-plus wins, which is huge, with a few key wins against Carl Albert, Norman, Sapulpa. But once again, probably 40-something girls playing softball. So there's about 80-something girls who were hooked up doing some fall sports with cross country and some other things going on.
Well, that's fantastic, and I know that boy, that's such a key to get a lot of kids out. It makes the team so much better when you have a lot of internal competition.
Exactly, options are a good thing.
Yep, very good. So, and when is basketball starting up?
Basketball's already started. They could start practicing October 1st, so
okay.
They've pretty much been going strong once again. Numbers look good, so that gives us some options. It'll be interesting to see when football's over. I think you're going to see quite a few boys going to the court. But right now, girls are looking strong. Got some new faces in the mix. Miss Workman, who actually played ball at OU, is on our staff this year on the girls' side. So we're pretty excited to add that, as well as some new middle school coaches. So looking forward to seeing what's happening.
Well, great. Good deal. And when is the first, do you know the first actual game?
Oh, my goodness.
The date?
I should know. I want to say it's
late November, probably.
Late November.
Yeah.
Few games in December, and then we'll host that big tournament in January.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, sounds good. And then wrestling, I assume, is already up and going. They usually have some early tournaments.
Yes, wrestling's up and going. Obviously, we've got some new faces with that, too. So Coach Hale comes to us, and he's the president of the Oklahoma Wrestling Coaches Association, I think, or something.
Okay.
So we've added a big name to our wrestling program, along with Leitner and Combs, obviously. So we're excited to see what they can do.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Well, talk to us a little bit about you. I know one of your responsibilities is also kind of overseeing grants, and understand we've got some grants we're working on right now. What can you tell us about that?
Part of my job is obviously overseeing some money, some grants, some different things, and we're excited. We've got a big SRO grant this year to where we were able to add a third SRO officer. You wouldn't think we'd need that, but you'd be surprised.
And SRO stands for those of us that aren't sure.
Right, that's the school resource officer.
Okay.
For those of us back in the day, it was basically Officer Ford.
Okay.
Well, now
All
we've
right.
got Officer Austin. We've added Officer Standridge and Officer Holt this year. So
Okay.
we're pretty excited. All come to us from the police force. Obviously, they've got a big background.
Uh-huh.
But you'd be amazed. I mean, this town's growing.
Yep.
So the more help we can get in all avenues, the better off we are.
Absolutely. Now, are those? I know that we've got Officer. They've actually I have an office in the high school right off the main office. Is there the other officers assigned at specific schools?
They are. Officer Austin is obviously the high school primary. Officer Standridge is at the middle school. We've got an office for him there. We're running out of space at the elementary, so we threw Officer Holt at Pioneer. So he kind of goes back and forth. More than anything, handling the traffic issues that come. I mean,
Right.
you've been in there at that Hubbard pickup line.
Yeah.
It's a zoo, but
Yeah.
now we've got someone to help patrol it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, very good.
But then
Very
I would
good.
say, Randy, I'm
Yeah.
just going to catch you real quick because one of the biggest grants we got coming is from the Board of Regents from Oklahoma. We're only one of 10 schools in Oklahoma to get it. And so we're pretty excited because what that's going to do for our students is provide us a full-time person who will now kind of oversee their transition to college. And so they're going to work with the colleges when the kids go to college now. They're going to have someone that will work directly with the Noble kids. They're going to basically pay for our kids to take the ACT, pay for them to do concurrent. There's so many things that we're going to get from this big grant that, like I said, is only one of 10 school districts in Oklahoma to get.
Well, that's fantastic. That is great news. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys do everything you can with them here, and then it's kind of like, okay, you kick them out the door, and if they don't have a real good support system behind them at home, a lot of times those kids get lost, right?
Right, and that's what we were hoping with this grant is now we've got someone at each college in Oklahoma designated to Noble kids.
Yeah.
And so when they come in, now you've got an advisor that can help you along. Because like you said, if you don't have the support system,
Right.
you get lost when you're away from mom and dad.
Sure. Now, are they involved with the vocational training as well, or is it just higher ed right now?
It's mainly going to be higher ed, but we're working with, obviously, Mike Gustafson, who used to be our ag teacher, is at the vocational center for us.
Right.
And he's got some big plans coming down the pipeline. We don't want to give everything away, but we've
Yeah.
got some big ideas to basically help grow our vocational program at Noble, too.
Fantastic. Good deal. Good deal. Well, and a grant like that, Nathan, is it just a one-year deal, or is it something that lasts multi-years? And is it something that if the grant money dries up, is there something in place to keep it going, or
Right.
how does that work?
This is a multi-year grant. I want to say it is 6 years.
Okay.
And then you apply again.
Right.
The nice thing is this program's been going on for a while, and so we don't see the need to dry up. I mean, obviously, college is a big thing in government's eyes, and so I don't see it going away.
Right.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Well, great. Well, so we always ask Frank for a prediction at the tonight or at our games. So I'm going to ask you to fill in for Frank. What's your prediction tonight?
Let's go out on a limb and say 56-0.
56-0 Bears. All right.
Yes, Bears, of course.
We'll take it.
Noble
We will
Bears.
take it. Noble Bears. All right. Well, very good. Nathan, I sure appreciate you filling in and have good information, and hopefully always enjoy sharing things with the community that are going on in the schools other than just between the lines out here.
Right, and selfish plug real quick, Monday night at the middle school, they're having our first ever trunk or treat. So
Trunk or treat, all
come
right.
by, do inflatables, do games, get some free candy.
All right, Monday night. Okay, what time's that start?
I think it's 5 to 7.
5 to 7. Okay, very good. All right, well, thanks a lot, Nathan, for joining us, and let's go Bears, huh?
Go Bears.
All right. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back and get our keys to the game. And Ty Lindsay is back this week, as well as myself. We obviously weren't here last week, but Ty and I will kind of go over keys of the game, talk a little bit about last week's game, and then get into the Western Heights Jets a little bit. So we'll be back here at Noble Stadium right after this.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip,
All right, that was our national anthem played by the Noble Bear Band. And a great job as always. And I mentioned tonight I'm joined by Ty Lindsay, our sideline guy. Ty, are you out there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right, very good. Well, Ty and I had other things going on last week, so we didn't make the trip down to Altus. And this week, Shane's off in Oxford, Mississippi, going to watch the Sooners tomorrow. So it'll be Ty and I tonight. And so, Ty, I don't know, did you get a chance to watch the replay from last week? All right. We've lost Ty, I think.
Are you there?
There you go.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Did you get a chance to watch the Bears, the replay last week?
Not see any of that.
Okay. So, tough game. Bears jump out early, 14-0, get a couple of key turnovers, took one to the house. Seth Wilson picked up a fumble and ran it in. And then Bears went on a long drive and punched it in and led 14-0 at the half. But offense kind of dried up after that, and Altus kind of fought their way back into the game, ended up tying it. And then late in the fourth quarter, Bear defense held, and Altus deep snapper snapped it over the head of the punter, went in the end zone, and the Bears get a safety and end up winning that thing 16-14. So pretty exciting game. I watched I didn't get to see it all. I watched the replay, but I watched the last quarter or so from we were on the East Coast, and it was pretty exciting. My wife couldn't go to sleep because I kept yelling, at the TV, or at the computer screen rather. But great win for the Bears against Altus, and that is one of the teams. Altus and El Reno and Noble will be kind of fighting it out for that fourth spot in the district to go to the playoffs. So big win for the Bears in Altus on the road, first win of the year. So Tonight's game shouldn't be that close, but you never know, right, with kids, Ty?
That's right. Well, I'm sorry I missed that game. That sounds like a really exciting one.
Yeah, so Bears end up pulling that one out. Didn't have their best offensive night. In fact, Altus had us out yardaged and out first down for the game, but Bears did it when they had to and made the plays when they had to get the win. So tonight, Western Heights, and you and I, Ty, were talking about this. Western Heights program is really in a bad place right now. They're 1-6 on the year, just like the Bears. Their only win came against U.S. Grant in the season opener, but they've only scored 4 touchdowns all year, 24 points. They don't have a lot of kids out. We watched them warm up, and I don't know how many they have out there, Ty.
Oh, they might have had 20.
Yeah, they didn't have enough to run. I don't know how you practice when you don't have enough. How do you line up and run your plays when you don't have 22 guys?
Right.
And they don't have 22 guys suited up.
I didn't get to see their line, Randy.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of size they have up front.
Uh-huh. Well, they're pretty good-sized kids. They've got they've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores. They got a brand new coach this year, and his name is Travis Burdine. They actually had a kid who I was reading the Vipe magazine about Western Heights, and they have a kid that's listed in the top 100 prospects in the state. However, I don't see him on the roster tonight. So I don't know what happened with him, but he is not listed on the roster. He was a defensive end. And, in that type of school and that type of area, it's just hard to keep kids out for football. It's hard to keep kids – frankly, it's hard to keep them out of trouble. It's just a difficult thing. And you and I were talking, Ty, before we went on the air about how different things are at Western Heights now than when you and I were playing.
That's a fact. I can remember going up there the first time we scrimmaged those guys, and they were some hard hitters, and they came to play.
They came to play, and they had numbers. I remember I shared with you when we went up there in the 8th grade, we took our 30, 35 guys up there, and they ran out about 80 on the other sideline, and we were like, holy cow, are they ever going to stop coming?
Yeah.
And so they've had some very good athletic programs over the years, but they have really fallen on hard times recently.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but maybe they'll be fortunate for the Bears tonight.
Yep. So Bear captains tonight, Bryson Carey, Connor Lane, Jordan Peterman, and Connor Franks. Connor Franks not suiting up tonight, was injured last week, and he's going to miss tonight, and maybe he'll be back next week as the Bears travel to El Reno, which is the other real key game. Bears should win this one. They should beat John Marshall in the final week. The thing the Bears need to do tonight is get the offense going again, which they kind of sputtered last week in the second half, and not get anybody else hurt.
Right. Well, I think mentioning Connor Franks, that's going to be a big loss for us tonight. He's a force out there.
Yep. Stepping in for him tonight's going to be Stephen Beavers, the junior, who actually has played pretty well and has earned some time in the rotation the last 2 or 3 weeks. When I talked to Coach George a couple weeks ago, he said that Beavers is going to be alternating in with both Franks and the other inside linebacker. So Beavers has got some experience, and he's been playing with his hair on fire, Andrew Holmes. So tonight it'll just be Holmes and Beavers on the inside, and got some freshmen suited up tonight, and hopefully we get to see a look at the future a little bit, Ty.
Yeah, that's exciting too. I was thinking that we have another linebacker named Rushing,
yeah. Actually, he is kind of I think at times he's a stand-up, but he's also usually has his hand on the line, on the ground down at the end. He's kind of a defensive end / linebacker, and he's played very well last week.
Yeah, he seemed to have come on in mid-season.
Yeah, he's a senior, number 42. So, all right. So, finishing up with the coin toss, and I apologize. I was busy talking. I don't know who won the coin toss. Ty, did you see it?
No, sir. I'm behind all these kids. I didn't see it.
It looks like I'm looking at a replay here. So it looks like the Bears won and deferred, and so Western Heights, the Bears are going to defer to the second half. So the Bears are going to kick off here to start the ball game. So waiting on the Bears to come around. I don't see the bus down there yet. I don't know if they're... This is Little League night, so I think the Little Leaguers are going to run out with the Bears. I know they were out stretching during the warm-ups with them. So getting ready to get going here in Noble with game number 7 doesn't seem or game number 7 doesn't seem right, does it, Ty?
No, it really has.
So let's go over some numbers for the year for the Bears. Got some statistical updates. Here come the Bears coming in through the fog. And so Bears this year, receiving-wise, which most of the Bear offense has come through the air this year. Bryson Carey leads in receptions with 30 for a little over 300 yards. Connor Lane has 25 catches on the year for 330 yards. He actually a little bit ahead in yardage. And then Seth Wilson has also got 16 catches for 217 yards. On the ground for the Bears this year, leading rusher has been Peterman, who had a good game last week, Ty. 7 carries for around 60 yards, including a 42-yarder, a key run in that drive where the Bears took the lead or scored their second touchdown. So
I'll tell you, Peterman is a hard runner. I really like to watch that kid.
Yeah, just hadn't had a lot of places to run. Bear offensive line is still, and kind of was a little bit of a problem last week at times, but they're still working hard and trying to get better and get stronger, and we've talked about a lot of that. All right, so kicking it off for the Bears, it's going to be Carson Rogers, number 25, back deep. Looks like number 12 for the Western Heights Jets. That is Damajai Lister. He is deep in the middle. Number 22 on the right, Jakari Abertha. And I can't see a number on the other side. Here's a kick. Kicks it deep. Taken at the 15. And comes up in there, and it's going to be Cox in there grabbing him at the 25. So good coverage there by the Bears.
That was number 12 returning that.
Yeah, brought down by Jordan Cox. And Jordan Cox is he's played himself into a lot more playing time too the last couple of weeks, and he's in there right now. So Bears have changed to a 4-2-5 defense, Ty, and I think Cox is kind of that monster back, kind of half linebacker, half
fun to watch.
Defensive back. All right, so first down at the 26 for Western Heights. And they come up, their quarterback is number 5, Elvin McGilbra. And they are running an option to the left. Lane takes the quarterback, pitches out, and then he's brought down by number 12 carries it. 42 got him rushing along with, I think, Seth Wilson over there. So pickup of about 1.5 yards. Going to be second and call it 8 for the Jets.
Second and 9.
Jets have got some decent-sized linemen, but they just don't have a lot of numbers, Ty, and it's hard to create competition internally when you just don't have a lot of numbers.
That's fact.
There's a handoff, and, boy, that's stuffed immediately. Loss of about 2.
We faced a lot of big receivers this
Yeah.
year.
It'll be 3rd and 10.
Looked like that might have been 75 in there for the Bears. Jordan Hensley. So up front, it's Hensley. Number 56 is Logan Clark on the left end, rushing over on the right side, and the other interior guy there, I'm looking for a number, I believe that may be 74, which is Tristan Hayes. So going to be 3rd and 10. Snap back to McElvray, and he cuts up in there, chase from behind, but we got a flag here. Holmes on the stop for no gain, but there is a flag, and we'll see what that is. And it's going to be a face mask against the Bears, so it's going to be an automatic first down. So tough break there, Ty.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
So made the stop, but got a hold of a face mask, looks like.
Make it 1st and 10 for Western Heights.
So 15-yard penalty will be marked off, and the Jets will have it first down at about the 42-yard line.
Bears are doing a good job stepping up.
All right, so McGilvray, the quarterback, he's got some quicks. So Western Heights, for the first time, they got a full house backfield here. McGilvray hands off, and Cox in there quickly on the stop. Tackles number 44, Hayward Martin. So picks up a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. So 9:42 just underway here in Noble. Bears taking on the Western Heights Jets. So Jets huddling up after every play. Don't see that a lot anymore, Ty.
No, you don't.
So McGilvray, and hands off, fumble on the exchange. Bears say they have it. Let's see. They're going to keep the clock running. Number 22 on the fumble. Got it back. So 3rd and 10 again from the 42. So Bear defense stiffening here. And that was really encouraging last week, Ty, watching the game, how Bear defense really stepped up. Played better than they have all year, I think. And Alta's got some athletes. They had some good-looking kids. They were 3-3 coming in last week, and they didn't do a lot against Noble.
Number 5 back to pass.
Quarterback rolling right. He's being chased. He throws it downfield, and that's going to be picked off by Seth Wilson at the 30. He's coming back, and he is going to be brought down at the 49-yard line. First down, Bears. So Seth Wilson, he is a ball magnet, Ty. Had 2 fumble recoveries last week. Gets the pick this week, so he's really played well this year. Also leads the Bears in tackles on the year.
Oh, that kid's impressive.
Yeah.
He was number 4 for the Jets that brought him.
Yeah, so number 4, that's Xavion Gaines brought him down, and they're going to mark it at the Bear 48. So Jackson Steele brings the Bears out, and they're going to go trips right, and 2 men split to the left here. And now we're going to shift, and taking the snap is going to be number 9, Davis. He throws it out to Steele, throws a backward pass, and they're going to throw it back to Davis. He's got it. Perfect. Ran perfectly. 52-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Steele to Dawson Davis. Hey, that was pretty slick, Ty.
It's great. I was looking.
So 50, nobody covered Davis, and the Bears jump out after one play, 6-0, and coming on to kick the extra point is Carson Rogers, who's been really solid this year. And the snap is down. Did it sneak in there? Snuck in that right upright, so it's good, and the Bears take a 7-0 lead with 8:03 to play. We'll be back in just a minute here at NobleBears.tv. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay.
in our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium, where the Bears have taken a 7-0 lead, and there's a kickoff from Rogers, goes deep, bounces around, taken at about the 9-yard line by number 12. That is Lister, and he is brought down by Jordan Cox again. Jordan Cox all over the place tonight, Ty.
Getting around good.
So Cox down there on the coverage. That's only gonna go for about a 7-yard return, and Bears kicking it deep with Rogers. You know, for recent memory, the Bears have almost always kicked that little deep onside on the kickoffs, but they're letting Rogers fire away tonight, and they did that some last week too. All right, so here comes the Jets. And McGilbray has number 22 to his left, Abertha. He rolls to pass and he throws that incomplete. Nobody open. Good coverage there by Davis. And Cox intended for number 4, Gaines. So bring up 2nd and 10. So the Bears on top early here, 7-0 on a 52-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Steele to Dawson Davis. So the Jets coming out double tight, and that's I'm talking to Coach, and there's a bad snap, and he's going to be taking it back to the 2. And so that is going to bring up a 3rd and very long, 21-22. But what I started to say, Ty, is Coach George told me that Western Heights runs a lot of 2 tight ends. They've got some big boys. They just don't have very many of them.
Quarterback.
All right, here we go. So going to be 3rd and very long, 3rd and 22 from the 2-yard line. The Jets need to get to about the 25 for a first down. And got a penalty flag. I don't know if it's delay a game. So clock runs out, so that's going to mark them half the distance. So not much of a penalty in yards, but Jets moving the wrong way here. So Jets come up, double tight end, packing everybody in there tight. 3rd down. McGilbray under the center, and he is going to be swarmed for a safety. As, boy, nobody's blocking up there for the Jets. So rushing in there along with, trying to see who's coming off here. 56, it looks like Clark maybe in there. So several Bears in on that safety. So Bears get a safety, and now they lead at 9-0 with 6:24 to play. And the Jets will get the free kick from the 20. You know, Ty, it's just hard to understand. They've got a big line. Those kids, they're just not blocking anybody up front.
No, they're really not. In fact, I saw that ball pop loose on the safety.
Yep. The Bears were in there before the back even had a chance to take a step toward the line of scrimmage.
They're just keeping them out.
All right, so the Jets trying to get 11 guys on the field here. Yeah, maybe they were trying to get 12 on, so the kid that ran on just runs back. So going to be a kickoff here. Bryson Carey will be deep along with, looks like number 12 for the Bears. Smith, as well as Seth Wilson over on the far side. Here's the kickoff. And a fair catch called at the 45-yard line by number 3, Standridge. So good job, Nate Standridge there getting a fair catch, and the Bears will take over first down on the Western Heights 45, leading at 9-0. So 6:22 to play here in the first quarter. All right, so the Bears come up, and it looks like Dawson Davis, I believe that's Davis. No, it's actually Lane takes the snap and rushes to the right. He's going to have a pickup of about 12 yards and a first down. And we got a flag coming in late all the way from the referee. He's 15 yards away, so we'll see what that's all about.
That was number 22 on the stop.
So 22 for the Jets is Abertha. See what the call is here. Got a personal foul against the Bears, so that's going to erase. I tell you what, that's one thing that watching the replay last week, Bears still have too many penalties and had a lot of false starts and had some of these kind of things going on too. So although Altus was just as bad or worse on the personal fouls, got a little ugly at the end of the game last week. But so that's going to erase that big first down run. It's going to be 1st and 14 now for the Bears, back at the Western Heights 48.
Correction, 1st and 10 for the 49-yard line.
All right, they're going to make it 1st and 10 because it was after the play. So 1st and 10 from the 49. Here's a handoff to Carey, sweeping left. He gets a good block out there by Peterman and makes a nice move at about the 17 and takes that all the way in. Bryson Carey, a 49-yard touchdown run. I don't know, boy, Ty, were you there? Peterman makes a nice block, and Bryson set it up perfectly and cut in there and then made a man miss down around the 17-yard line to get on in. So Bears now lead at 15-0. And Rogers will come on for the extra point.
Carson Rogers lines up for the extra point attempt.
Ball is down, and that one is a good-looking one. That no doubt on that one. So 16-0 here with 5:39 to go in the first quarter. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. We'll be back at Noble Bears Stadium after this.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
All right, welcome back to Noble Stadium. The Bears leading at 16-0 early here. 5:39 to play in the first quarter. And the Bears have been a quick strike offense tonight, Ty.
They sure have. They've looked beautiful. That last run was fantastic, and as you mentioned, had some good blocking.
Yep. Jordan Peterman really did a nice block out here on the edge on that cornerback, and Bryson Carey, he's I don't know if he's our fastest guy, but he's our first or second fastest guy for sure.
Yeah, he looked great on that.
So we got a big penalty being marked off here. I didn't see what happened there.
No, I didn't catch that either.
15 yards. So I don't know what happened there, but there is a mark-off on the kickoff here. I didn't even see a signal. I didn't even see a flag, Ty.
I never saw the flag either.
So Bears are going to have to kick it off from the 25. So Rogers ready to approach the ball. And here's the kickoff. And he drives it, taken by number 22 on a one hop at about the 25-yard line. Runs into his own man, or he might have gone a ways. Dawson Davis does a good job getting in there, getting a hold of him, though, but he takes it back out to about the 44-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45 for Western Heights. It'll be first down. So Rogers doing a good job kicking the ball deep tonight. He's done a great job on extra points all year. Had a chance at a field goal last week, but got blocked.
Back in there.
All right, so we got the Jets coming up in double tight. Michael Bray, and it's going to be a reverse to number 12. He's coming around, and there's Cox again, along with Seth
number
Wilson.
1.
Yep. Jordan Cox, number 1. Seth Wilson, number 2 on the tackle. That was number 12, Lister, on the run. He gets about 6. Brings up second down 4. So Bears have had the Jets behind the chains most of the night, but good gain on first down there for Western Heights. 4:50 in the clock running here in the first quarter. Michael Bray takes a deep snap. He comes around the outside, and Holmes runs him out of bounds after a gain of about 2. Yeah, they're going to give him 3, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the Bear 46. So Bears need to stuff them here to get off the field. So it's still 3rd and 1. The Jets in the huddle. One of the few teams. Last week, Altus huddled up some after each play. Most of the time, people just line up and yell the play out and go. But a little old school here. There's a quarterback sneak, and boy, I mean, Hensley grabbed him immediately. Oh, Tristan Hayes. I tell you what, the Bear interior defensive tackles just dominated that play, Ty.
Yeah, they're stuffing it.
I mean, they just nothing. Going to be 4th and 1. Hayes and Hensley both just swarmed the quarterback there, trying to run a quarterback sneak. And 77 is a big boy, the center. You'd think that he'd block somebody. Looks like they're going to try it again, and we got a penalty. We got a legal procedure against Western Heights. That's going to make it 4th and 6. So he wasn't going to try right up the middle that time, Ty. He was kind of trying to move off to the left there.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
There's just nothing up in the front.
Yeah.
No daylight. We were talking about that block that Peterman made earlier. He was grinning from ear to ear when he came to the sideline.
Yeah. So we're going to have a timeout call by Western Heights. They're going to think about what to do here on 4th and 6. So we'll take a break with them. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. This is NobleBears.tv.
Western Heights with the timeout.
The A.M. AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by
Welcome back to Noble Stadium, and it looks like the Jets are lining up to go for it on 4th and 6. They had 4th and 1, Ty, but had an illegal procedure penalty and pushed them back. So 4th and 6, Michael Bray, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He takes a snap, throws out to the left, caught out there by Lister. He's moving around, and he is not going to get there. He got about a yard. Bryson Carey finally gets him out of bounds over there. He actually made a pretty good play to make some guys miss, but there were just too many Bears coming, Ty. Good pursuit. Like to see it.
Oh, absolutely. He just ran straight to the sideline, but then he made a little bit.
Yep. So Bears are going to take over in Western Heights territory on the 49-yard line. And the Bears have ran exactly 2 offensive plays, both for touchdowns. Both at 50, around the 50-yard mark. So snap back to Steely. He drops back. He's going deep over the middle, and he just overthrows. Lane was out there. He had beat his man, had a couple of steps.
Incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
So incomplete pass, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. So Steely throwing into that wind. It was a windy day today, Ty. I don't know what's the wind feel like down there. Flags are kind of coming out of the north, but not real hard.
No, sir, it doesn't feel very breezy out here. It's still pretty still.
Of course, down in this bowl, it helps, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's perfect weather out here.
All right, so 2nd and 10. Steely takes a snap, fakes to Wilson, and then a pitch out here to Peterman. And Peterman makes a move. Gets a good block by Teener out here, and Peterman all the way down to the 12. So, nice block out on the edge there by number 11, Wyatt Teener. Springs Peterman, so the favor is returned to him there, Ty, for him springing Carey.
Oh, yeah, he can break them. He can break them loose.
All right, so nice gain there down to the 12-yard line, so about a, 38, 39-yard run there on 2nd down. And got a legal procedure against the Bears. We had too many of those last week. And that's our first one so far this week. So those are kinds of things you'd like to see cleaned up by this late in the season.
Oh, that's right. They'll kill you.
Yeah, they're not going to hurt us in this game. But, boy, next week when we go to El Reno, that's going to be a dogfight because El Reno's fighting for that 4th playoff spot just like the Bears are.
That's right.
All right, so 1st and 15. So Davis to the right of Steely. Snap to Steely. He drops back, throws it up over the middle, and it is there. Caught. And Teener for the touchdown, his first of the year. Wyatt Teener with the catch. So about a 17-yard touchdown pass there.
You know, Randy Teener has continued to improve this season.
Yeah, he has, and does a good job. Kind of the unsung wide receiver. He does a lot of the blocking, and, Kerry Wilson and Lane kind of have all the catches and all the yards. So nice to see him get in there and get him a touchdown for the senior. Teener. And extra point is up and good. And the Bears now lead it 23-0 over Western Heights with 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back at Noble Stadium in just a minute.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble.
Welcome back to Noble Stadium, where the Bears have taken a 23-0 first quarter lead over the Western Heights Jets. And that last drive, Ty, was a whole lot of Peterman on a long run and then a nice throw by Steely to the senior Teener for the touchdown from 17 yards out. There's a kickoff by Rogers, taken by number 12, Lister, and he works his way up to about the 36-yard line.
It's number 11 on the stop.
And Teener on the stop there. So Wyatt Teener has a couple of good plays in a row there. So it's going to be first down Western Heights at the, going to mark it at the 37-yard line, minute 57 to go here in the first quarter. And it has been all Bears so far. So Western Heights comes out with an empty backfield, and number 88, or number 80 here, now it's 88.
88.
Having a little trouble figuring out which side to go on. Garcia, there's a roll left to McBray, and he's going to keeps it around for a gain of about 3. Wilson forced him out. Yeah. Or was that
number 3?
Number 3, yeah, that was Standridge forcing him out there. Standridge,
he's another one that's kept improving this year.
Yep. Standridge and Wilson, 2 and 3, and the jerseys to an old guy's eyes up here. Last week it was easy to tell because Wilson had one long sock on and one short sock on, so I knew if there was a bare leg on the tackle, that was, that was Wilson. If it wasn't, then that was Standridge. So 2nd and 7, option play, and that's blown up back there.
Yeah, number 52 was, rather 56 was in there.
Yeah, Logan Hensley ended up with the tackle. Looks like Hayes and Clark also in on that. That's going to be 3rd and 11. Ball marked back to the 36-yard line for the Jets. And that's probably the last play of the first quarter. So it is 23-0 after one quarter here in Noble. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay from Noble Stadium. Bears lead it 23-0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
All right, welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, Noble Stadium. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. The Bears all over the Western Heights Jets, 23-0 after the first quarter here. The Jets have it 3rd and 11 from their own 36-yard line. And McGilbray, the quarterback, I keep saying his name different. I'm going to get it right here in a minute. McGilbray takes the snap. And it's going to be a reverse to Lister. And, oh, boy, it's all Bears. And he is really hammered there by number – who is that in there? Somebody really put it on him. I think it looked like Hensley and Clark. And Clark kind of held him up, and Hensley planted him, Ty. So that's going to bring a loss of 4. That's going to bring up 4th and 15. And back to punt is number, can you see a number on that punter? Bryson Carey back deep. And here's the kick, and left-footed kicker.
Number 30.
Number 30. And it's going to be rolled dead, be down at about the 49-yard line for the Bears. Number 30, the punter, Matthew Cardiel. So Bears will take over with another short field here. So I tell you what, the schedule the Bears have played this year, they kind of deserve a game like this, Ty.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. We sure had a hard schedule coming on at the first of the season.
A tough win last week, and you know they got to be feeling pretty good, and this is great leading into next week. Again, as long as we just don't get any injuries here.
We got a little flag there.
Flag on the field.
So we've got a penalty.
Too many men on the field, I think.
So Western Heights, number 1, runs off. So be 1st and 5 now for the Bears in Western Heights territory at the 46. All right, so Steely back. He's got trips to the right, actually 4 receivers right, 1 left. Back to pass, and he's going deep again. It's Wilson. He's got it at the 20. Can he beat him? Oh, yeah, ball was a little bit underthrown. Wilson had to wait on it. Caught it, and I thought they were going to catch him, but that kid can run, Ty.
Yes, he can.
Fantastic job, Wilson, with a 46-yard touchdown catch. And Bears now lead at 29-0.
Well, they're getting clear, deep, and quarterback's hitting them good. That's some beautiful passes.
Yep. So that's Wilson's 2nd touchdown catch of the year. Of course, had a big touchdown last week on defense on a fumble recovery and return. So Seth Wilson gets into the scoring parade, and there's a extra point. Snap was bobbled, but
yeah, it was a little bit low on the snap.
Yeah, Steely does a good job getting it and getting it set. I know, boy, that is a, if you've never held, which Ty, I know you were always up there blocking for me. I was on my knee back there, defenseless. When that ball comes in low, which it rarely did with Chris Busby snapping,
yeah,
but when it did and you had to field a grounder, you want to talk about crunch time now and panic time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Steely does a good job getting that thing, and that's the third base shortstop in him there coming out.
He's done a good all night. There's been a couple of bad snaps that could have went over his head tonight.
Yeah, on offense. So looks like we had another penalty flag there, and I don't know who this is going to be marked off against, but it was after they're talking to the Bear coaches, so it looks like it may be another one against the Bears. So, and you hate to see that. Dadgummit, you know, we've spent most of the year on the other end of this kind of thing, and then when we have a chance to have this opportunity, we got to mouth off, and I don't like that at all, and I don't care who knows it. That's just not a cool thing. These guys are forgetting what's been going on all year.
That's right. That's right.
So, just no place for it. And if I know Coach George, he's going to say something similar to what I said, only probably won't be able to air it. All right, so Bears kicking off from their own 25 again after the penalty. All right, so there's the kick, and it's going to be bounced and fielded at about the 23. And he's up the sideline there. Pretty good return, finally brought down from behind.
Number 16.
By 16 for the Bears. Dakota Males on that play. So good job by Dakota. Number 22 was the returner. That's Bertha.
That was a good run on his part.
Yeah,
That's
so Western Heights takes over at their own 47. Bears lead at 30-0, 10:01 to play here in the first half. So the Jets rushing somebody on late. Number 4 coming in late there. That's Gaines, and he'll split wide left. McGilbray takes the snap, pass out in the flat, and he bounces it. Intended for Lister. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. 9:30 to play. And gosh, Ty, they've already gone to the running clock. Normally on a incomplete pass, you're going to stop the clock, but kind of knew that was going to be coming. Boy, with 9 minutes to go, and well, now they've stopped it. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe just a little clock error. It ain't going to make any difference. But all right, so 2nd and 10. McGilbray back, he throws, and that is just a little bit high and incomplete.
That was forced by number 54.
54 in there is Connor Wines putting the heat on McGilbray. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 from the Western Heights 47. So 3rd and 10, the Jets come to the line. I tell you, looking out across there, the Jets, their offensive line looks a little formidable, but they just not, they're bigger than we are. But number 5, that's quarterback draw, and boy, rushing is right there to snuff that out. Picks up 1 yard. And somebody getting up slow for the Bears there. That's number 2, Wilson. But he's walking it off. So going to be 4th and 9 for Western Heights. 8:48 to play here in the first half. So back to punt is number 30 again, Matthew Cardeal. Actually, they're going to go with Lister's going to punt this time, number 12. And he rolls out to his left, and he throws it up, and that's going to be picked off by Connor Lane. And he's up the sideline, and he's going to be brought down by number 70 for the Jets, Albert Furman, on the tackle. But Bears will, that's a little bit, that's a little interesting call there. So 25-yard line. Bears take over at the Western Heights 25, 7:54 to play here in the first half. So Steele will have Peterman in the backfield with him, 2 split to the right, 2 to the left, and we got a timeout, Western Heights. So we're going to take it with them here at NobleBears.tv. We'll be back in just a minute.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
All right, welcome back to Noble Bears Stadium after the Connor Lane interception on the 4th down pass from Lister on kind of a fake punt. Bears will take over at the Western Heights 25. Coming hard in motion is Smith, and it's going to be a fake and a keeper for Steely. He cuts up in there. He's heading for the corner. Oh, knocked out about the 1 yard line. I thought he was going to get there, Ty.
Hey, I did too. That was a good fake to Peterman.
Yeah.
I was going after Peterman.
Yeah, so nice run there by Steely all the way down to the 1. 7:14 to play. Bears leading at 30-0 and trying to punch it in here and increase that lead. So it's going to be interesting, Ty. The second half, I think we talked about we're going to get to see some of the youngsters for the Bears. I'm sure for probably most of the second half. Snap to Steely, and he fakes it to Peterman. It was another bad snap.
He's down about the 3.
So he lost a couple of yards there, brought down by number 40.
Speaking of the young ones, I'm standing here next to Susan and Randy Holland's grandson, number 68.
Uh-huh.
And he's a big boy.
Yeah. All right, so Bears bringing in rushing, kind of H-back. Seeing them run some of that this last couple of weeks. Smith coming out, and Connor Lane going to move back into the backfield. So got a full house backfield there. Steely up under center. Looks like the wishbone. Hands off to Lane, and he gets up in there. Boy, he got right to the line, Ty. Looks like they held him out.
He did at number 71 and number 77 on the stop.
So Lopez and Wilson stop Lane right at the goal line. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from inside the 1.
They got a handful of jersey there, and he was spinning his wheels.
Yeah. 77's a big boy.
He is.
For the Jets. Senior. So full house backfield again. This time they pitch it to Lane, and
he's in.
Powers in over that right side for the touchdown. And the Bears lead it now 36-0 with 5:15 to play. I tell you, last week, late in the game, the Bears got inside the 5, and I kept thinking they were going to go to that 4. You know, again, I wasn't there, obviously. I was watching on TV, and I kept thinking, we're going to go to that full house backfield and give the ball to Lane, but they didn't do it, and then they end up losing some yards, and then they really couldn't do it. They were too far away, and probably could have punched that in and really kind of put that game out of reach a little earlier. Boy, somebody came free over here, but so it looks like Rogers kicked it under the guy trying to block it. Man.
Well, it was another low snap on that one, Randy.
So
he was scrambling a little bit to get that down.
Yep. So Steely doing a good job there, getting it put down. So Bears now lead at 37-0 here. 5:03 to play. We'll be back in just a minute at NobleBears.tv.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart.
All right, welcome back to Noble Stadium. Bears lead at 37-0. Rogers kicks off deep. And, boy, he is putting that thing deep. That bounces at the 12, taken down there inside the 5. And he is going to – you see the number on that, Ty?
Yeah, that was number 4 on the return.
Number 4 is Xavion Gaines, and he is brought down by a host of Bears back out at about the 18-yard line. So Rogers doing a great job kicking that ball deep tonight. All right, so 4:32 to play in the first half. Bears 37-0. And Western Heights will come out and try again. I'm trying to recall, I'm not, since I'm kind of up here on my own tonight, I'm not trying to keep stats like I usually do. And I don't know if Western Heights has a first down other than maybe the first series on a penalty.
Western Heights back to pass.
Lister takes the snap, drops back, and scrambles and gets about 3.
Brought down by number 42, Robert Rushing.
He's down at the 20.
Yeah, Rushing gets him after a gain of, going to give him 2 yards. 2nd and 8. So 2nd down and 8 from the 20. And Dawson Davis comes out. Mason Smith comes in to play right corner here. All right, so 3:23 to play. Snap taken by Lister, so they've changed quarterbacks. He's scrambling around again back there and running for his life and going to be sacked.
Number 75 put a lot of pressure on him.
Hensley and 40, maybe Holmes, ends up finally getting him on the ground all the way back to the 6-yard line. So big loss. Lost 14 on that. And I tell you what, the Jets just are not blocking anybody. And I just don't. It's hard to understand looking at those linemen.
You're right. They've got some size up front.
Why you can't block anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. I mean, it takes a while to run around them, Ty.
That's right.
My goodness.
Well, there's no fire there.
Yeah. All right, so bad snap, and it's going to be another safety as Lister just kind of gave up on the play there. And the second safety of the night against the Jets. And I tell you what, you start really feeling bad for those kids and those coaches over there. And knowing what Western Heights used to be, Ty, it's hard to watch.
It really is.
We've seen that in the last, I do the baseball games, and we've seen that the last couple of years against people like U.S. Grant. When we were in high school, Ty, U.S. Grant won state championship.
Right.
In 6A.
Yeah.
And had a number 1 draft pick in baseball. Went to the New York Yankees. And we beat them like 30-0. I mean, it's horrible to see what's happened to these inner city schools.
Yeah, it is.
And you wouldn't even think of Western Heights as an inner city school. It's not a part of the Oklahoma City School District.
Right.
They're an independent district, but they're just the demographics of the area has just so deteriorated.
You're right, it has, and they were a powerhouse. Even their fan base tonight's pretty low.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So we're going to have a free kick here after the second safety. Number 44 is Hayward Martin. Or actually, no, he's just out. He's there by the kicker. And the kicker is number 30, Matthew Cardeal. Cardeal, the lefty. So Bears back with Wilson, Carey, and Smith deep. Here's a kickoff. Pretty good kick taken over here by Seth Wilson at about the 39 for the Bears. He's looked like he had a lane there for a minute, but he does a good job pushing it up in there and all the way down into Jet territory, brought down about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that lane closed up on him. He still squeezed another 4 yards out of it.
Yeah. Going to mark him at the 35. So minute 46 to play here in the first half. And clock starts on the setting of the ball here. So Steely has got Peterman to his left. And Carey goes in motion. Handoff to Peterman up inside there. And he's got good yardage and breaks it up there for a gain of about 12.
He brought down about 40 and 77.
All right, so 77 is Wilson and number 40 is Morrow. And they bring him down about the 23. So pickup of about 12 there on first down. Minute 12 here in the first half. So Bears looking to punch it in here one more time before halftime. Game pretty much no longer in doubt after really the first Bear offensive play. So, and we got a penalty, illegal procedure against the Bears. So Wilson had gone in motion. I don't know, was somebody else moving as well, Ty?
I just saw Wilson moving. I didn't see anybody else on the line move.
I don't know.
If they did, it had to be on that far side.
So going to be 1st and 15 now. Moves the ball back to the 27-yard line. Empty backfield, and here comes Wilson in motion again. Steely takes it, drops back. Lots of time. Throws it deep.
Nice and Carey.
Oh! Bounces off of Carey and is intercepted in the end zone and brought back out by Lister. He's brought down at the 20, and that was a touchdown. And we got trouble down here in the end zone. The Jets and number 53 for the Jets and Seth Wilson were exchanging some blows down there, but no. All the officials were up here watching the run. No flag called, so.
Yeah, I didn't see anything until they were breaking up. So.
Yeah. All right, so ball bounces off Bryson Carey. Nice job by Steely kind of directing traffic back there and threw that ball into the open spot of the end zone, and Bryson just maybe took his eye off of it at the last minute. Bounces up and was picked off by number 12, I think, Lister. All right, so the Jets are going to take over first down at the 22. Wyatt Teener now coming in to play defense, number 11. Looks like Wilson is out. They're going to let him cool down a little bit after the little end zone exchange.
And that's the half.
And they're going to let the half run out. Western Heights will not snap the ball. So the first half ends 39-0 Bears. And so all Bears so far tonight. And probably going to get to see some of the youngsters play in the second half for Noble. 39-0. We will be back here in just a minute. This is Randy Kersey, NobleBears.tv, along with Ty Lindsay.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pro
where dreams come alive. First, let the music of the night captivate your senses as we bring to life the timeless tale of love and mystery beneath the Paris Opera House with the Phantom of the Opera. Drum Major, is your band ready? The Pride of Noble would like to take a moment to thank our platinum level sponsors for their generosity and willingness to support our program this year. AKC Plumbing, Statewide Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration, and First State Bank of Noble. And now, prepare to be dazzled by this fierce and fiery performance of Cell Block Tango from Chicago. Featuring our Pride of Noble color guard, this powerful number is sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. close out tonight's show, we invite you to join us on a journey to a Greek island paradise, where the music of ABBA sets the stage for a heartwarming story of love, laughter, and family. Get ready to sing and dance along to Mamma Mia.
All right, welcome back to Noble Stadium, where the Bears lead the Western Heights Jets 39-0. You've been enjoying the Noble Bear Band, doing a great job as always, sounding great tonight. And so all going well for the Bears this evening. And I'm joined right now by a couple of students, and these are folks who are involved in the drama department. I believe I have with me James Murray and Savannah McGuire. You guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Well, James, thanks for joining us here tonight, and always like to talk to students each week and see what else is going on other than things going on in sports at Noble High School. And I understand you guys are part of the drama department.
Yes, we are.
So tell me what's going on with the drama department at OU, or not at OU, at Noble High School.
So right now we are in the middle of rehearsal for our play, The Outsiders.
Okay, The Outsiders coming up. When is that going to be available?
The weekend of November 14th.
So November 14th, so about, 3 weeks out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, very good. And tell us a little bit about, some people may not know The Outsiders. I just know it as a movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Please welcome to the field.
Well, the first major thing was it is a movie. It was a movie. It is also a play and a musical.
Okay.
It was based all in Oklahoma, I think Tulsa specifically.
Right.
And it follows the sort of greaser and social sort of outcasts that go on. There's a lot of different plot twists and fun little turns that we get to go through.
Yeah, great. Well, that sounds great. Now, you say it's a musical and just a play. You're doing the play, right? It's not the musical you're doing.
Yes, we are just doing the play.
Okay, very good, very good. So that'll be available on the weekend of the 14th. When? What are the show times? Is it like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or?
We have a Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7, and then a matinee on Sunday at 2.
At 2 o'clock, okay. So 7 o'clock Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2. Very good. And I know last year there were split casts, like different people would play different parts in different versions. Is that the same this year?
No, it is not. It will be one cast for every show.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right. So good deal. So are you? Do you have a part in that play?
Yes, I play the character of Dallas.
Of Dallas, okay. And how about, let's see, Savannah, are you in the play?
No, I'm the stage manager.
Okay, stage manager. All right. Well, that's a lot of responsibility. Tell us a little bit about what you do during the play.
Well, I'm usually backstage. I'm on a headset. I manage everything that goes on backstage. I do a lot of organizing. I think that's about it. I do a little bit of everything.
Getting people in the right place at the right time.
Very much so.
Well, very good. So, well, that's awesome. So, I understand as well that you guys usually do a musical in the spring. Is that right?
Yes, that is right.
Do we know what that's going to be yet this year?
Not at all.
Not yet. Hadn't decided. Okay. Very good. All right. So, good deal. Well, tell me, James, a little bit about, have you been in other plays? Were you in the play last year?
Yes, I was backstage for the play last year, and I was majorly involved in the musical last year as well.
Oh, okay. Very good. How about you, Savannah?
I've been stage manager since my 8th grade year.
Oh, wow.
All the way through high school.
All right. Well, very good.
And
now,
she has been quite an amazing one as well.
All right. Very good. Well, I guess so. If you start in the 8th grade, I mean, that's a pretty big responsibility for 8th grade.
Yeah, 8th grade, I was introduced to everything, and then I was also on stage as well for both the play and musical my 8th grade year. But I ended up only being stage manager in high school because that's just what I really liked.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. So, what year are you in now? Are you a senior?
Yes, I'm a senior in high school.
All right. So after 5 years of stage manager, you probably run the place, huh?
Just about.
Nobody will give you any grief, I'm sure, at this point, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of the freshmen.
Yeah.
If they do, they put up with me.
Yeah, well, those freshmen, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, very good. Well, tell James, what grade are you? Are you a senior as well?
Yes, I'm a senior as well.
Okay, very good. What are y'all's plans after high school?
My plan is to go to college for engineering.
Engineering. Where do you know where you want to go yet?
There's a program in OSU that I really want to go to.
Oklahoma State. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic. Any particular type of engineering?
Mechatronics and robotics.
All right. Very good. How about you, Savannah?
I want to go to probably UCO for psychology to become a psychiatrist.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, wish you guys the best with that. So, all right. How does one get tickets? Are the tickets on sale yet for the Outsiders?
You can buy them online or at the door when you come to Shields.
Okay. So you can get them online ahead of time, or you can buy them at the door. And again, that is the weekend of November 14th. So we'll look forward to that. And I always enjoy coming out and supporting these kids. And they do a great job with the drama department. I was always a jock in school until I met my wife at East Central, who was part of the drama department. And, now I know all about Broadway.
Nice.
I mean, more than any other jock you would ever meet, like, My Fair Lady, the whole thing. So I'll be there on the 14th and encourage everybody else to come out and support these guys too. Hey, thanks so much for joining us this halftime today and this week, and wish you guys the best.
There's no problem. Thank you for having us.
All right. Thanks, guys. Good job, guys. All right, so Bears will, Bears deferred the first half, so they will receive here in the second half. We got about 3:50 to go, and looks like the Little League and the high school cheerleaders and dance teams are going to go out and do a number. So we'll keep it here and let the folks watch that. Enjoyed interviewing the folks from the drama club. Again, Savannah McGuire and, well, I've already lost the name here, James Murray. So did a great job representing the Noble Drama Department. I would encourage everybody to go out and support those guys. They work hard at what they do, and they do a good job. So, all right. Looks like we're not going to have a dance, just a picture, a photo opportunity. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back here for the second half at Noble Stadium. Bears lead at 39-0 at the half.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School system. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Surface Experts is your one-stop shop for all of your hard surface damage. If you have a scratch, chip, crack, burn mark, or hole, we can handle it. We repair all types of hard surfaces, including stone and laminate countertops, wood and LVP floors, tubs, showers, and cabinets. We can also grind and polish glass cooktops and remove scratches from stainless steel elevators and appliances. We focus on repairing just the spot with the damage, so you don't have to replace the whole surface. We work with apartments and residential properties all over Oklahoma. Give us a call today to schedule your repair.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today.
You know, I could get used to the score.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back to Noble, Oklahoma, where the Bears lead at 39-0. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay joining me on the sideline. And Ty just got through saying, what, Ty?
I could sure get used to this kind of score.
No kidding. So, hadn't seen this yet this year. Bears got the win last week in Altus, but, boy, it's been all Bears tonight against the Western Heights Jets, who are really struggling. The program's struggling, obviously, but Bears taking care of business, Ty.
Well, they are. They're playing really well, and we've had a few penalties, but not a lot.
Yeah. Still a couple of false starts here and there, and of course had a touchdown pass just kind of bobbled in there at the end of the half, or it'd have been 46-0 most likely. That Western Heights got the turnover on, but I've been encouraged by watching the defense tonight, Ty.
Yeah, they look really good. You know, they're getting in that gap, and they're shutting everything down up front.
Really flying to the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bears have gotten 2 interceptions, one by Seth Wilson, one by Connor Lane tonight. Also, I think maybe I don't know if we have a fumble recovery. We've caused some fumbles, but 2 safeties as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, Bear defense after a safety. 3 safeties in 2 weeks now for the Bears. with the safety last week against Altus and then 2 tonight. So
yeah, that's a good habit to get into.
It sure is. So we got about 1:40 here before the kickoff, and we will see. So what do you think? The Bears going to come out with maybe one more series of the first teamers, and then after that, we're probably going to see a lot of youngsters.
I think you're right on that, Randy, and I'd look forward to seeing some of these young guys getting a little game time.
Right. So guys that normally just play on Monday nights,
right,
going to get into Friday night and Friday night lights here. So the Jets, again, we talked about, got some good-looking athletes, but just not, just don't have first-year coach Burdine over there, and our, reading up on him. He was very Invite magazine, which comes out at the start of the year. Of course, very optimistic. Hey, we're going to teach these kids to work hard, and we're going to compete, and we're going to do all the right things. And boy, he's going through a tough first year, as a lot of first-year coaches do with programs that are downtrodden.
Yeah, and the roster over there it's low numbers.
Yeah.
Makes everything difficult.
It does.
He's got his hands full.
It would be interesting. No, there's no way for us to really know now, but they won the first game of the year against U.S. Grant 12-0, and it'd be interesting to know how many kids they suited up for that versus are over there now. I would guess there's been a lot of kids drop out.
Yeah, I think you're probably right on that.
So, which kind of brings you to, you got to admire those kids that are still suiting it up, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to respect that. And, it's easy to quit when things are tough. And these guys for Western Heights that are still suiting up over there, sports is all about, and, it's all about, risk reward. It's about, putting yourself out there, even though you may lose, but you get up and you come back again. And those are the lessons of sports. It's not about winning all the time. It's not about losing all the time. It's about, hey, that didn't go well. Let's go try again.
Well, it's the kind of thing that builds your character.
It does.
Those guys are doing a great job with that.
Yep.
I can remember the first of the season for us. We've taken some pretty good beatings, but the guys got up and they kept fighting.
Yep. So the Bears will receive, having deferred the first half kickoff on winning the toss. And so back deep, it's going to be Bryson Carey in the middle, Wilson to the right, and Mason Smith over there on the left. And set to kick off is Cardeal, number 30. And probably going to see a running clock here in the second half, meaning they won't stop the clock on the incomplete passes and out of bounds and things like that, which is we've been on the other end of a couple of those this year, Ty.
Yeah.
So a high kick, and that's going to be fair caught over there by
Bryson. No, Dawson.
Dawson Davis fair catches that at about the 35-yard line. So Bears will take over at the 35. Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark that at the 36. So 36-yard line, first down Bears, and it is the starters back out. And, don't mention them all that often across that front line for the Bears, number 58, Josh Hart. The center is Caden Johnson. They've done a good job tonight, along with the others. There's a handoff, or a fake handoff, and a pass out here to Wilson.
And he's gone.
In the flat, and he is gone. Man, that kid can fly. That was just a little 5-yard out on a play-action pass. So one play, 65 yards, touchdown number 2 tonight for Seth Wilson. And Bears take exactly one play to go the distance for 65 yards and a touchdown.
But you said it, there's no catching him when he gets around that end.
Yeah, he can really run. I was going through the lineman. Garrett Wilson's up there as a guard for the Bears, doing a good job tonight. And I think I mentioned 56 Logan Clark is at one tackle. We'll get the rest of them if they come back out for another series. I don't know that they will, Ty.
Yeah, we had movement. False start Bears.
False start against the Bears. 62, Cannon Foster is one of the guards. So those guys have done a good job tonight. And they've kind of had a tough year. They've faced some really tough competition.
Offsides.
We got another jump. And that's going to be on Western Heights. So they were in the neutral zone. So we're going to mark it back.
They're declining.
Nope, they're declining. Huh. Why would we decline that?
Coach called that into him.
Huh. All right. So, maybe to practice a kick from a little further distance. We had one blocked last week on about this distance. So see if Rogers can hit it, and he does.
Yeah.
So knocks it through. So that's good. Bears might need a field goal or two next week against Del Reno. Good to know you can do it.
That's right. We need all that practice we can get on that.
Yeah.
Glad to have a kicker back.
Yep, for sure. We were talking a couple weeks ago about the kicker from Carl Albert who hit the 50, I believe it was a 52 or a 54-yarder.
Yeah, it was incredible.
And right around 50 maybe not as long as 54. But, when we were talking about who we thought maybe had kicked one that far, and I was looking up some stuff in Mary Kersey's archives, which I inherited, and I saw where our buddy Joe Zell kicked a 40-yarder against the Lindsay Leopards.
Joe was a good kicker.
Yes,
I thought
he
about
was.
him, and
yeah.
I just couldn't remember his longest.
Yeah, against Lindsay, our senior year, kicked it. I remember going kicked it in to the south end zone, and maybe right at the end of the first half too. So
yeah, he was a soccer-style kicker.
Yep, one of the first ones around. Well, Terry Osborne did too. There's a kickoff from Rogers.
22's got it.
22 is Bertha. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And, of course, the most famous Joe Zell kick was against the Marlowe Outlaws in the north end zone, Ty.
Oh, yeah. The Outlaws, hey, that was a good team.
Yeah. And kicked that, took the ball at, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, tied 7-7, went down, and Joe Zell put it on ice for the Bears.
That's awesome. Good memories.
Yeah. All right, so Western Heights will take over at the 23. 10:39 to play, and trying to get 11 guys in the huddle out there. Well, now they break. So number 5 goes wide right. He started the game at quarterback, McGilbray, but now we got.
I think they called a timeout.
They called a timeout. They couldn't get on the right page there. So
looked like number 88 had lined up across the ball. So.
Yeah. So timeout, Western Heights. So we'll take it with them here at NobleBears.tv. It's 46-0 Bears. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Western Heights takes over first down on the 23-yard line, trailing 46-0 after the timeout. So in deep formation, that's Lister. He's rolling left. He's going to keep it. He's got some room, and he's pushed out of bounds by Kudrina, number 10, a sophomore in the ball game.
Awesome, yeah.
And he gets out to the 31-yard line, about a 6-7 yard gain there, 2nd down and 3.
I think he intended to throw that, but he did better running it.
Yeah, well, he saw it open out here. And so Bears have got, let's see, what numbers are in there? Number 5 over here.
Ferris.
Is Luke Ferris playing right corner.
He played with his dad.
Yeah, we did. Back to pass. Lister, good arm. And nice adjustment to the ball. Got a flag down. I'm not sure. That may be an offensive pass interference, Ty.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I was going to ask you what you thought.
Their guy, 5, McElbray. No, they're going to call it against the Bears, I think. But their guy's the one that grabbed. Yep, they're moving it down, so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a 1st and 10. So at the 46-yard line for Western Heights. Well, now what are they doing? The 41, they marked it wrong. So 41-yard line. All right, so first down at the 41, 8:48, and clock running. Here, Jets break the huddle. So Ferris is in at one corner. The opposite corner over there looks like number 16 is Dakota Males. There's a throw out there caught by McElbray, and he's shifty. He's going to have a first down or close to it all the way into Bear territory at the 49. We'll see if he has enough. They are going to give him the first down at the 49-yard line.
They got a 76 on stop.
76 is number 6, Carson Moore, a sophomore. So Bears got a lot of the youngsters in there on defense right now. So Jets come up and empty backfield, but under center. And there's a sneak, and boy, he was immediately grabbed by 76 there, Ty, getting up off the bottom.
76 and 41.
41 is Rylan Carpenter. 76, though, really got a hold of him, Carson Moore. So good job there, gains a yard. Just trying to snap that and sneak Lister through the middle there. He's pretty quick. But Moore would have none of it. Got him a handful of jersey.
Twins left. Number 5 split right.
So 34 in the game out here for the Bears as well. Back to pass. Lister running around. He's going to keep it. Head up field. Makes one man miss, 2 men miss. He's going to have another first down. He is going to be down to the 39-yard line for the Bears. So Jets on some broken plays. Lister making some things happen against the youngsters for the Bears. So coming back in is 56 is Logan Clark. Coming in for number 24, Jude Wicks, who was in there. So first down at the 39, Bear 39, 6:17 to play. And the Jets taking a long time getting out of that huddle. They come to the line with just 5 seconds, and they get it off. Lister rolls right, and he's going to be wrestled down. He gets about 5 yards. See if we can see who's getting up off the bottom of the pile.
I didn't make that one
54
out.
is Connor Wines, sophomore.
That almost looked like a busted play, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think he's just got happy feet. He gets back, he looks for his first man. If he's not open, he just takes off is what he's been doing. So, which you probably don't have a lot of time. So going to be 2nd and 5, 5:23 to play here in the third. So Lister has got number 22 with him in the backfield. He drops back to pass, and he breaks through up the middle. He's pretty quick. Brought down downfield by
number 11.
11 is Teener on the tackle, but another first down. Thought we were going to get a hold of him there. Wines was in the backfield, but Lister too quick. So first down at the Bear, 20-yard line.
Yes, sir, right on the 20.
So full house backfield for the Jets. Handoff up in there. Breaks a tackle, but brought down by
41-77.
41 and 77. 41 again is Rylan Carpenter, sophomore. 77 is Eric Hamill.
I believe 23 was in there too, Randy.
And 23 for the Bears, Jacob Metters, who is another sophomore. So we're seeing the Bear youngsters on defense. We'll probably see the youngsters on offense when the ball turns over here. 3:36 to play. Gain of 2 on that play. 2nd and 8. Lister comes up under center. Handoff. And, boy, good pursuit. He was stuffed up the middle, tried to break it outside. Teener out there along with
number 41.
41, Carpenter again. So Carpenter getting his name called. He is a sophomore linebacker.
Number 22 put a nice little spin on there.
Yep. 3rd and 9 from the 19. So they're probably going to, I don't know, I'd probably try to roll Lister out, give him a run-pass option here.
Yeah.
So Bears going to have to get on their horse here and catch him. So you got Twins to the left. Now the number 1 coming back inside. And there's Lister rolling right. He throws it up in the air, and that's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Number 16.
16 picks it off for the Bears. That's Dakota Mayles, a senior. And what are we talking about? Or do they say an incomplete? Well, he caught it. He must have had a foot on the line out of bounds over there, Ty. I mean, I didn't see him drop it.
Yeah, I couldn't see where he was exactly at from here.
He was just inside the pylon, but he must have had a foot on the line when he caught it. But in any event, good defense, good position there. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 9 from the 19. So the Jets come up with 3 split to the left, 2 to the right. Snap back to Lister. He's under immediate pressure. And get a hold of him, guys. Number 34.
And number 30.
And number 30. So number 30 put the heat on there. That was freshman Sam Smizer. 34, I do not have a 34. I apologize. I just got an updated roster today, but or was that 24?
It's 34.
It's 34?
I believe it. Hang on. I'll try to get a better look.
Yeah, you might ask who 34 is.
Is he 24 or 34? Coach, is he 34? He's 34.
What's his name? We don't have him on the roster.
I'll get that here in just a second.
Okay. So Bears going to take over first down and hand off up the middle to, that's number 23. Jacob Metters, a sophomore. Good run there for 6 yards on first down.
That's Cohen Soul, number 34.
Okay.
Jack Barrett, number 23.
23 is. So I have Jacob Metters on my roster, but you saying Jack Barrett?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 23.
All right. And Cohen Soul.
There he is, number 23.
The sack. So number 23 on the carry gets a first down.
It looks like he's got an injury. Right leg.
He is.
He's up.
Hopping up, but he's limping pretty good.
He's walking it off.
All right. That's going to be the end. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So the Bears lead at 46-0 after 3. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv. Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. We'll be back in just a minute.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Number
10.
I think 10's a running back. So is that 17? So the Bears on first down, number 17. Breck Mernan with a big carry up the middle, breaks it down to the 34-yard line of the Jets. So Mernan, a sophomore, with a good-looking first down run there. He's got some giddy-up, Ty. I don't know what to think about all these quarterbacks can run.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm sorry I was wrong on that number.
All right, so there's a handoff or a fake. Number 28 on the run.
He's down on the 15, it looks like.
And I do not have a number for 28. So we're seeing some freshmen in the game here, and so I apologize to their parents for not having an up. I just got this roster updated today, but got some guys in the game that we don't have on the varsity roster.
Randy,
or at least jerseys that have changed. Yeah,
and that might have been 23. It was hard to tell.
Oh, okay.
Number 17's back in there.
All right, so Mernan back in. He's got 23 with him now, so there's Mernan again, cuts it to the left. Quarterback run down inside the 5 all the way to the 2. First down Bears, so Mernan coming in, running the ball effectively.
He was tackled by number 44.
So Breck Mernan, 2 good runs here. Bears looking to punch it in here in the fourth quarter. So looking at the sideline for the play, and Bears coming up to the line. Mernan has got 23 Barrett to his left. And it's another running play for the quarterback, and he's in.
Yep.
Touchdown Bears. And that's going to make it
We've got
50.
a player down in the end
So
zone.
Bears
Randy.
got looks like a Western Heights guy, Dan, or is that a Bear?
Yeah, 77 for Western Heights.
77, okay,
He's up.
All right, so the Bears punch it in, making it 52-0. And on is Rogers for another extra point. And Bears running a guy out late here, number 30 coming in. Smizer. Snap is down. The kick is good. Right down the middle. And the Bears now lead it 53-0 with 9:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back here at NobleBears.tv in just a minute.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
All right, welcome back to Noble Stadium. Bears leading at 53-0 after the extra point. And number 28 is Dozier, I'm told. Ty Lindsay getting some updates. And there's a kickoff, and that's going to be taken at about the 17. And he is brought down at the 30, number 22, by number 3. Number 3 and number 9 looks like on the tackle there for the Bears, Standridge and Davis. So Western Heights will take over first down at the 31, 8:55 to play. All right, so Bears back out on the defensive side. 8:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's been all Bears tonight against a really downtrodden Western Heights team, but still good-looking athletes. Just Bears carrying over some good momentum from last week, Ty.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
They're going to need it next week. So Lister back, and he is going to be sacked. As again,
that's a 23 or 24.
Yeah, Smizer in there, number 30. Looks like number 34 was in on that play. Cohen Soul. So good job there by a couple of the Bear youngsters. Sewell, a freshman, Ty.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. So number 15 is in the ball game for the Bears. That looks like Preston Combs is in there at one of the inside linemen. So second down, 18 after the loss of 8. Snap back to Lister. And Souls got him again.
Yes.
There's a bad snap. And nobody is blocking Soul over here.
No, sir. Number 15 was in there, and number 30. Lots of pressure.
Yeah. So 48 coming into the ball game now. And Beavers is coming out, linebacker. Or actually, that's Barrett coming out. So 48 for the Bears is Crawford. So third down and 25 here. Snap, and Again, Soul after him, and they're going to have him for a safety. Or are they going to give you? Oh, they're going to give him forward progress there at the 1, but another sack by Soul. He's coming from this outside line. Is he a stand? I think he's a linebacker, stand-up end out there, and nobody is blocking him, Ty.
Well, they're playing aggressive. They're really pursuing the ball.
Yeah. So, 4th and 40 from the 1. So, lining up in the punt formation, the Jets, and back deep is Bryson Carey, and I got to believe he's not going to try to return this thing. 5:30 to play. Kick is off. Kind of a short kick and takes a bare bounce. Get away from it. So a 17-yard line, 16-yard punt there. And the Bears will take over first down on the Western Heights 17. Looking to punch it in again. All right, so Bears looking for the call and clock running here. Bears taking the play clock down. No reason to run a whole bunch of plays here, Ty. Just trying to get this thing over with and get these youngsters a chance to maybe punch another one in.
Absolutely.
So 28 quarterback, hands off up in there to Barrett, and no gain.
Stopped by number 70.
Yep, so Dozier in at quarterback right now. So it brings up second, lost a yard on that. Second down and 11, 4:13 to go here. So next week the Bears will travel to El Reno, which is the biggest game of the year really so far. Got to win it to get in the playoffs. There's Dozier keeping it up in there, and he runs down inside the 15 to the 14.
Yeah, number 21 was trying to strip that ball. He didn't get it.
So good job by Dozier. Third down, and it's like about 7 to go, maybe 8. Got to get about the 12 and a half. So clock running down. I think if the Bears get a first down here, they may just kneel it out. So Dozier takes a snap, keeper up in there. Busts it up in there, breaks a tackle, and
he's in.
He's in. Boy, determined run there.
Oh, yeah.
By Dozier. He just refused to go down. So Dozier out of the quarterback spot. Tanner Dozier, a freshman. Looked pretty tough there, Ty.
He sure did.
I don't want to tackle him.
No. He wasn't going to be tackled.
No.
Man. He got hit pretty hard, and he bounced and kept going.
Yeah, and then kind of ran over a guy at the goal line to get on in there. So
he was determined.
Great job. So Bears going to line up here. They're going to line up, go for 2.
It looks like it.
Huh. And they're just going to take a knee. So they take a knee on the 2-point conversion. No need to run it up anymore. It's 58-0, 2:43 to play. Western Heights will probably get 2-3 plays off here, and that's going to be the ball game. 58-0 Bears here at Noble Stadium. So So the youngsters, as we thought, Ty got in the ball game, and they look pretty good.
They look great. I'll tell you what, that's encouraging.
Yeah, and Western Heights, their guys they're still. They don't have that many guys to sub, so they're playing. There's a lot of starters out there for them.
Yeah, we've got some young talent out there. They're going to be some hustlers.
Yeah. So got to get, like we've talked about in weeks past, get them in that weight program, and they can make a difference and make a run here.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a strength and conditioning program until Ashley Rutherford got here.
Right. So kickoff, kicks it deep, and it's going to be handled there at the 12 by number 22, and he is still not down. Breaking tackles. So good effort over there. Finally pushed out of bounds and a flag down, so I don't know. They might have got him a little late. I don't know. But runs the clock down to 2:24. So we'll see what happens with the flag there. I don't know. Here's the call. It'll be a personal foul against the Bears. And that's kind of a tough one. He's dancing around over there. Maybe somebody having a hard time getting him down, and they finally get a shot on him, and I guess he was out of bounds maybe.
Yeah, it was a scramble for a little bit.
All right, so that's going to mark the ball up to the 36.5-yard line where the Jets will take over. First and 10. Snap back to Lister. He throws it out here, complete.
Tackle
nice
by Ferris.
Tackle there by Ferris at the 40. Holds him to about a 4-yard gain. So going to be 2nd down and 6 from the 41, minute 38 to go. I tell you what, Western Heights hadn't completed a lot of passes tonight. I'm trying to remember others.
No, they really haven't.
It may not have been. I don't. Hard to remember. So be down 2nd down 6. Lister under center, fumbles the snap, gets to the outside and pushed out of bounds over there and taken to the ground late. Another personal foul, and there was no reason to take him to the ground. He pushed him out of bounds. He went ahead and tackled him. I think that was number 16 over there.
Lister's been the only real strength they've had on that offense.
Yeah. Dakota Males on the tackle, and he's going to get the 15-yard mark off. So just a little too enthusiastic there. Had him out of bounds and took him onto the ground, and he's going to have a do-better talk from Coach Eric Hughes.
About a minute to go.
All right. Lister in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, drops back, and here they come again.
Oh, yeah. Big loss.
Again. Soul with a big sack. And they're not blocking those guys at all on those ends. And I don't know somebody's got, tackle's got to get out there. Somebody's got to get out there and get a hand on them. It's just a jailbreak.
You got that one right.
All right, so we'll see if Western Heights runs another play. That's going to be a loss of, 10, 18 yards there.
Yeah, it looked like it's pushing 20.
Yeah. And Western Heights going to let it run out. They've had enough. So the Bears win it 58-0 here. In the first home win of the year, second win of the year. Bears have won 2 in a row now, and we'll head to El Reno next week. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back and wrap things up here at NobleBears.tv. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. All right.
Now I'm wondering where our victory bell is. What did we do with that thing?
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
All right, welcome back to Noble Stadium, Noble High School. I'm Randy Kersey with Ty Lindsay. The Bears have just won their second game of the year, a 58-0 trouncing of the Western Heights Jets. It was all Bears from the get-go. Ty, what are your final thoughts?
Well, I was so proud of these guys tonight. They really looked good. Super strong on offense. We just ran all over them. Defense, they were pursuing that ball. They were really aggressive. I mean, look how many safeties we got.
Yeah, a couple safeties and one near safety there at the end. But, yeah, defense running to the ball well. And, against admittedly a really down, beleaguered kind of Western Heights team. But come in and take care of business. Looks like didn't see anybody really hobbling around, so looks like we got a win. And here comes the W flag for the win, as got some little leaguers running the W out. So that's the victory flag, Ty. That's what they do at Wrigley Field when the Cubs win. They put a big W out.
Well, I like seeing that. I want to see more of it.
Yeah, we need to see some more of that. So we need to take that with us to El Reno next week and let those guys run out there again.
That's right. We've got some wind in our sails going into that game.
Absolutely. All right, so, boy, it was all Bears from the get-go. That first play set the tone. The trick play where Dawson Davis took the snap, threw it to Steely backwards, and then headed up the left sideline, and Steely hit him perfectly on the fly. And gosh, first two plays of the game the Bears scored on. The second was a long Bryson Carey run, and, boy, they never looked back from there. So, all right, so next week we will be in El Reno to take on the El Reno Indians. The winner of that game probably gets that final playoff spot in our district. So if you can't make it up to El Reno, tune in with us here at NobleBears.tv. And Shane should be back next week, so I think all three of us will be here next week.
Yes, sir.
And we will go up and get after those Indians, right?
That's right. Let's go Bears.
Let's go. We'll see you next week.